first and second, and allows in your 3, 4, 5 guys coming up, and you can't put anything together. How big of a missed opportunity is that?
We had some opportunities to score some runs, that being a big one. Yeah, I mean, those are spots that when you're in close ball games, you want to be in that spot, and we got our chances. Didn't get it done. We talk about them. They're a good team too, and they threw some good bullpen arms out there, and we had to find a way to score some runs. And late, we didn't do that. We had probably a few times we just needed to score one run, obviously. So I mean, it's a tough ball game when you play. For a while in the game, you feel like you're in a good position. You put yourself in a good position. The guys are playing good. We come back and put some runs on the board, but couldn't finish it. And those are tough when you can't finish them.
Miranda's last out, I mean, he was so close to having probably one of the biggest moments he's had in baseball. You say anything afterwards, you could tell he was really disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to him. I mean, those we've had a few of those moments already this season. I thought he hit the ball pretty good. I thought it had a real chance, but obviously, you never know. It's a foot or two here or there, but it was a good swing against a good pitcher.
You guys have led the division for 2 months, and they have now moved into a tie. I know it's June, but does that carry significance for you?
The standings in June don't really carry any significance for me, and those are things that we said when we were, in first place. It doesn't matter what place you're in, as long as you got a chance. You got plenty of games to play. I think we're we put ourselves in a good spot to go forward. We need to get ready for tomorrow. We need to get ready to go out there and beat these guys and outplay them tomorrow.
Does it help knowing that you have so many matchups coming up against them, not just in the next 2 weeks, but in the rest of the season?
Oh, we're going to, we'll all be tired of playing each other, I'm sure. And like I said, we've got the same number of games coming up against Chicago, too. I mean, we're all going to play each other a lot. So, when this thing shakes out months from now, none of us are going to be able to say that we didn't have plenty of opportunities. And we like that we get a chance to play these guys. You got to like being able to go out there and prove yourself. And just knowing that you have those opportunities, it works fine with me.
After Joe gave up the home run, he settled down pretty nicely after that. Anything that you saw him adjustment-wise, or just a matter, like I said, settling down?
I think he settled in. I think he just made better pitches from that point on. He had a very pretty calm demeanor today. His last outing, he was a little wound up at different points in the outing. He seemed very kind of cool out there on the mound, and he finished the outing well. And went pretty deep for us. I mean, he threw some pitches and got us through 6. And overall, it was a good outing for him. I think we should be very pleased with what we saw from him today.
How did he come out of it feeling physically?
Oh, I think he's doing great.
Okay.
Yep.
What did you, what were you liking about Emilio going in the 8th? And was the intention to pitches the 8th and 9th, or was Duran always going to come in for the 9th?
Yeah. When we made that decision, we were not up. We were actually. I think we were down a run at that point. Is that what it was? You guys can maybe tell me. And looking at the.
You got him out after Louis homered.
What's that?
You got him out after Louis.
Yeah, and Louis homered. I think with an out already, we had some things going. Duran, we do not want to get him hot and then sit him down. So we basically can get Emilio hot, and he's done a very nice job for us too in a lot of the big spots. So there are times where we do things for certain reasons, but. At that spot, you can get Emilio Pagan hot, as many times as you want. Doesn't affect him one bit. And this is something we've done the entire season. It came today, and I understand why we're talking about it, of course. But it was mainly because we can get Emilio hot late in the game at any point, sit him back down, and he's going to be fine for if we have to get him up in an inning or 2 or 3 later.
That steal with Nick, was that called for the dugout?
Nick had the green light. We let our players, as we always say, make some decisions and make some baseball plays. And I thought it was a good time to give him the green light and let him try to steal a base. And it was close. We prefer it to not be that close. If we're gonna steal, obviously we want to get good jump and make it happen. But I trust him to go out there and make the call as far as what he's going to do once he gets the green light.
The Louis homer. What's that moment like? I know it's early, it's June, it's not necessarily pennant race time, but for him to deliver that moment there for you guys.
Yeah, I'd say he loves big moments because I think he does, but I also think he loves all the moments and he's good whether it's a higher pressure spot or not. He's been really productive in all those spots. So it's not surprising to see him put a good swing on the ball when we need it.
Did he love the MVP chance?
You know what? I miss some of the chants from the dugout. I don't know if they all resonate. Maybe the guys that are sitting at the other side of the dugout can hear them all. That was actually a little news to me, but I'm all in. The way he's playing, I mean, I'm all. You can chant anything you want, and it's all probably pretty accurate.